Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.
What's up, everybody? Tuesday already, eh?
Tuesday.
Seems that way.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday.
Feels like Thursday, the amount of work I got.
Exactly.
Well, boys good? Yeah?
Yeah, whatever. I spent my day getting pissed off at retards, but you know.
Got to do that, what was...
Uh-oh, retard alert!
And then
8:30 this morning.
Serenity now.
Right? Now we get to talk about gear.
Good.
Speaking of gear, we got a special guest tonight. Thank you. Everybody in the chat knows him. They've seen him here before and other places.
Dave Friedman.
We don't give a fuck about the other places. So, yeah.
That's all you got to say about that.
Right. So, y'all welcome in Mr. Scotty Brockway.
Scotty Conqueso.
Hi, everybody.
Jimmy accidentally hit retard alert.
Retard alert! Oh, yeah. Speaking of,
Yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody. See you later.
goodbye.
See you on Saturday.
Right.
See you on
Another one in the books, boys. That was our best.
Nobody wants you here.
Yeah, we're gonna have Scott on talk some about modifying Git fiddles and show off some of
Pedals and
his
shit.
favorite stuff. So yeah, guess we'll blow through the roll call real quick. Like first one in, Earl Coli. Howdy, friends! Just ordered a Fractal AM4. No shit.
No shit.
What the fuck is an AM for?
That's
just
the
came out
new. That's the new VP4 size fractal modeler, amp modeler 4, and it's priced at the same price as the Hot Tone Ampero stage. It's like $700. Yeah,
Interesting.
kind of pissed me off.
I saw a lot of stuff on YouTube there with, I just thought it was the VP4. I'm almost going, what the fuck's he going on about that? Leon, Todd, and all the boys.
Yep,
Cool.
it's the new one.
Huh.
Yep.
What are we drinking? Fucking caffeine.
Kicking horse. Kick-ass coffee.
Cancer water. Root beer.
Brown flavored water.
Oh, there you go. Next up, we got Darren Darboard.
We're shaking, man.
What's up, Darren?
What's up, Darren? Good to see you, man. Got the old Cushman NYC 1495 Pilgrimage Mayflower, whatever the fuck.
Brother Kush.
Brother Gush.
Been there since 1495. He's a New Yorker.
Smoke up, bruh.
There's Chuck C.
Check.
Hey, Chuck.
Yeah, he's there. Yeah, he's thinking about the AM4 as well.
Let's chat a little bit about that once we get through roll call.
Sure. Then we got Rob Blackmore in the house. Officially, Rob Blackmore.
Brother Rob, how are you?
And we got Joe Christian. Let's go.
All right.
Timmy.
See ya. Bye.
Timmy 70.
Timmy. Timmy.
Timmy.
Timmy.
Wayne McConnell in the house. Oh, shit. There's Chris. Motherfucking Blue Mox.
Good job on Sunday there, brother.
Yeah. Play good, man. Who else we got? There's Papa Blue up in this bitch.
Papa what?
He needed the money, okay? Leave him alone.
$20 is $20. Who else we got? There's Brian Peterson. Brian BH 5150, Brian Peterson. Halo all. Timmy's over here talking about a 1993 crate and then a Moore 100 and beer.
Oh boy.
There you go. There's Mark Spurgeon. He's late and he's early. Well, fuck, we're always late, so you're always earlier if you're here before us.
Hey, Mark, good to see you.
Daniel Berry Sports highlights.
Danielson.
It's Tuesday.
Wax on, wax off.
Then we got Jimmy. Can you take care of that for me? Dan Gorman in the house.
Up, down, up.
Nope.
Oh, well, you're fucked till Saturday. Sorry, bud. Good to see you, Dan.
It is good to see you.
One day I'll do the whole fucking song for him.
Someday.
Matt Stewart. 954. Panterica. Who else we got?
Panterica death.
There's Brad. Old Brad. What's up, dude?
Bread.
We had a good hang with Brad, a month or so ago. Talking Floyd Rose Parks. Go check that out. There's Gene. What's up, Gene?
Who promises he'll actually
James
join
Price.
during the show next week?
Well, he did last Saturday, but he ended up blowing us out. I mean, blowing us out.
Blowing it out like my Comcast modem.
Worse.
Worse than Jimmy?
What's up, Zach
No,
Thong?
I still hold the record. I still proudly hold the record.
Yep. So I told him, I said, it's not a big deal, man. You blow us out and then we'll bring her back and give us 28
Right.
seconds and we'll be ready to go.
Right. What's up, Zach?
Brother Zach. He's coming on Saturday too, he said.
Cool.
See, that's my question, Brad. If you're going to pair a VP4 and an AM4, why wouldn't you just go with the FM9 or the FM3?
Yeah.
There's Cucumber, CMBR, period. Hola's Legends. Can you say that like Leon? Good eye, Legends. Yeah,
Legends.
I'm not Aussie, so there he is, Master Rene Fernandez.
Master.
Good to see you, man.
He's
What
not
a hell!
gonna be live with us, he's gonna be alive with us.
That's even better.
That is.
That dude's a fucking hell of a player too, man.
He is. Yeah, he really downplays his own
Right? He's like talking about that we're masters and shit, and this dude's 10 times better than us.
Yeah. Great player.
Masturbators.
For sure.
No, we're masters at that.
Can we get KXM Rock? KXM Rock. What's going on, KXM
Tremolline
Rock?
trims.
And we're down here. Gene says, we worked how long to get that volume up, Jimmy? Guess I got it.
He's quite the shredder, man. He needs to come on and do his thing.
I think there he is. The Yostinator.
Yosto.
So, yeah, I guess the AM4 is the new.
So what is it?
It's a VP4 sized Axe Effects.
So it's got effects and everything, not just the modeling?
Yeah, it's modeling, effects, cabs, all that shit.
I
It's
thought
like-
they said it didn't have the amp modeling.
No, it does. That's what AM stands for, amp modeler.
Yeah, it's like
I just
somebody
don't.
said it did, and I was like, "What are you talking about?"
It does. I haven't had a chance to like dive in. I watched part of Leon's video at lunch today, and I mean, I don't. It doesn't have everything that
It's a pared down.
the bigger units have, but
Yeah.
I think it's a scaled down version basically.
Does it have any new technology or is it just a reboxing of their greatest hits so far, so to speak?
I don't know. Like I said, I didn't make it far into watching any of the videos or anything about it.
I'm sure it's slightly massaged algorithms and I mean, it is a new product, so I'm sure they
Your
detailed some stuff. I mean, even though that, you know,
converters,
yeah, I'm sure, you know, the fractal's a hard one to beat.
Oh yeah.
If
You know, but
we run out of shit, maybe we can pull it up on the website.
There's street price on them $700 US. So, you know, the bit of Leon's video I saw, it sounded really good. But you know, Leon's really good at making modelers sound good.
If no, Fractal, they're at the pedestal, maybe sharing it with Neural DSP right now. And
Yeah.
they are. To me, their heads and tails still above.
I caught a little bit of Brett Kingman's.
And how was that?
Too. Yeah, he goes for different tones than
I
Leon
appreciate
does.
his sensibilities a little more than just the straight up metal stuff.
Right.
Yeah, he does.
What's up, Wally?
You know, the classic tones too. Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay, so Earl says the AM4 has 4 blocks, 3 effects blocks, and 1 amp cab block.
Right.
Adding the VP4 gives you more effects options. I did see it stereo in and out, it's stereo out, and all that shit. So
that makes sense because a lot of guys don't need anything more than that.
Yeah, especially metal guys. What do they need besides that and an expression pedal?
If there's anything wrong with Fractal, it's the fact that they are infinitely tweakable, and the signal chains you can create and the routing you can create is far more, I would say, than guys that aren't, pro or geeks like us, I mean, that seems like a perfect fly rig, but I mean, again, what you said, Jim, and I think an FM9, right?
right.
Did Ola do a video?
I don't think so. Ola's been kind of like on this path here the last couple years where he lets all the fuckers that get paid for their demos put all their shit out first, and then he'll release one.
Does he do Fractal stuff? I haven't really seen.
Oh yeah, he was big on the
does?
fractal shit forever.
Yeah, wasn't
He's
using-
still living
using
in
that?
he's still living in Quad Cortex world right now.
Yeah.
So
This might change his mind.
I don't think so, man.
he's had it all, man. He's used all that shit.
Quad Cortex is like having a fucking 5-star buffet, and this is, you got to choose your poisons with 4
Well, he was
blocks,
making
right?
smaller stuff to do fly gigs
Fly
on.
gigs, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, how much smaller than the Quad Cortex could it be?
True.
And then he was playing around with the synergy stuff, trying to make a fly rig using an actual amp, but he still had the quad for the effects and shit.
Well, he was talking about the power supply issue too.
Right.
For what?
If you lose it or it breaks down, it's kind of a bitch to get one.
The Quad?
So you got to have backups.
Yep.
Huh.
I guess Jen was having an issue with that too.
Margera?
Yeah. But she's retired now, so she doesn't have to really worry about it.
He seems like a fun chick.
So
Right on. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really into that stuff. The only thing I've screwed with is this amplitude system that I got from John. So, which
You
works
make
well
it sound
enough.
great, yeah.
Yeah, it works well enough. I mean, it's a little weird. It's a
It
little
is.
stiff,
Yep.
and it acts weird in the low end, but I've worked around it.
right. I still say, kind of for what we're doing here, I mean, the modeling thing's the easiest fucking route.
Cheapest, I think.
Well, you
Probably.
well,
got me seriously looking at Ampero because it sounds killer for this.
well, it's definitely been more reliable.
Yeah. Oh shit,
always
there's
an issue.
Andy Carson. That's right, the Quad Cotex discussion show.
Yeah, we're stuffing a plug in this one.
So Earl says the best way to pair the VP4 and the AM4 is via the SPDIF link. Leon has a demo coming out on how to link them and all that shit. Leon will have 400 fucking videos on that thing by the end of next week. So
Yeah, John Cordy will have 10 out by next week too, probably.
yeah.
Did I mention that I really like that dude?
John Cordy?
Like,
We
probably
know
since
you're a
we-
Leon guy.
Yeah, I love
They're
Leon,
all
too.
great that we've mentioned. They're fucking John Cordy.
John Cordy is that's my jam, man. The way that guy plays, fucking hell.
See, I used to work with a guy named John Cordy, and I know it ain't the same dude. So
Yeah, John, Leon, and Andy Wood are the guys that I like. You know,
Brett Kinman, I like him quite a bit.
Brett I like a lot too. I don't think I would buy his music like I've bought the others.
Oh, the actual art,
Yeah.
like music side of
Yeah,
things?
I bought Ragdoll because I really liked it. So
Right,
you know whose video I'm waiting on for the AM4?
Pete's.
Hi. Which, for the record, he slowed it the fuck down when Ola asked him how to pronounce it.
Yeah,
So, for the record, you pronounce his name Aoge.
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 Didn't you say something
Ioga.
about
Yes, you are.
being named Eugene?
No. He said, because Ola called him Yugi. And he goes, is that how I say it? And he's like, I want to say it the right way. And he kind of laughed and he was like, it's Aoge. The Finnish way to pronounce my name is Aoge. He's like, but Americans say huge. He goes, which is cool. He goes, which is cool because my last name, Valovirta, means lightning power. So huge lightning power.
I might
Mine
make
is
a video
PLTRV, which
about
means
it.
Grave Lake.
Some wee 30 Celestians.
My
Vintage.
all I know is that motherfucker has only said Lord Waiter in one video, and ever since that fucking video, he's pronounced it Vader because he got flamed in his comments on that fucking video on that blacked out rectifier calling it Lord Waiter.
Berkeley, sad.
So I really like that dude. That dude's one of my favorite. He's probably, besides Ola and Leon, he's probably my favorite fucking guitar YouTube guy. But he plays shit that I like. He's a great player.
Yep.
He plays the metal. He's
He's
funny.
also exactly. I was gonna say his sensibilities are probably he could come to one of our backstage things and get on pretty well, I think.
Right. It's that whole Ola's the same way. It's that Scandinavian fucking wacky humor shit. So
They've seen what it is. They've seen some dark shit in their lives, so they're as twisted as we are. Or what?
oh fuck.
That's because it's always night.
Be right back. I just fucking knocked my shit over.
Uh-oh.
It wasn't the. It wasn't a Les Paul at least.
Knocked his
I hope
energy drink over. I don't know. Probably.
What's Earl saying? Andy Wood demoed the AM4 today. John Cordy,
Brett Schill.
Rhett Schill?
We're all in the chat. Andy raves about it. So did John Cordy. Yeah. I'm sure it's a great piece of kit. It really is.
Matt.
Yeah. Well, if it wasn't, they'd be getting their asses handed to them.
Hey, Andy.
Sup, Matt.
Tone Master General. What's shaking, my man?
Dude.
No, but I think it is. It's just a pared down. It's like just the facts, man. This is what you get.
Yeah.
Deal with it. Because I mean
That's cool, though.
yeah, like I mean, even with the FM3, which is what I've run just for effects. I mean,
Honestly, I wouldn't. I mean, I would be super interested in something that just had the amps and cabs and no effects.
10 blocks. That's what the small fraction.
Yeah.
You know. And you can do parallel chains and all that stuff. So stuff before your amp and after. And in this case, it truly is.
I want something like the Kemper that I could plug those fucking things into.
What are they, FR speakers? What plug what
No,
into?
the pedals, so that I could, capture.
You can
Because
plug.
the ones that I hear, they don't fucking sound right. Like, they don't sound like the real thing. They're close.
No. Yeah. You know what I think? Like the old school pedals like you've got, the digital modeling, and I'll take some
It's
heat
too
for it.
clean.
It's not right. Like the
too
Phase
clean.
90s and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
the Phase 90 just sounds terrible.
in fractal world, it sounds really good, but it's not a Phase 90. And same with the M117, the flanger. But all of their rack
The
effects.
small stone sounds pretty good.
Yep.
But
all
my
of the
real one sounds way better.
Yep. But the actual digital effects, the rack effects, like running Dimensions 4 here.
Yeah, the Dimension C and stuff sounds
And all of their PCM, like the old Lexicon and stuff, is ridiculous.
I like I use the reverb in this, the digital plate in it sounds great.
Yeah.
And so does the delay. I use the delays too. They sound great.
Yep. But if that was something like I'm not a real big effects guy, like I don't have to have a phaser and a flange. You can, even without this whole thing, if you could run guitar out into your Phase 90 and your flanger into the FM3 and out to the Roadcaster, and it works. And to me, that sounds better. That sounds better than
using that soloist I fixed.
Yeah.
Because it just does a thing, and I plugged it into my little, I bought some stupid little Pebbles speakers, and I plugged it into that because I didn't have any other way to test it, because it's the out's only a headphone out, and it sounded great. And I'm like, oh, okay. So now I'm like, I need to buy some eighth inch plugs so that I can make a breakout cable for it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not paying, I looked on Reverb, and it's like, even the power supply for the thing, people want like $200 for it. And I'm like, fuck you. It's a power supply. It's like, so, yeah, that shit's just nuts how much it's gone up in value. I'm like, oh, well, I'm glad I fixed it.
There you go. Jimmy?
All right, 2018 PVHP2. The first reissue run, they were made of all NOS parts that were shipped to Czech Republic and assembled, and quality on them is hit or miss. So ask questions. I may be a good chance that they may or may not have a bird's eye neck. Probably not. They will be stamped accordingly.
The parts were made in the USA.
Yeah, the parts, it was all assembled in Czech Republic. Ask questions, ask everything.
A year or so ago.
Personally, I would buy a newer one. I'd just find a newer one.
So they recently found some, like a year or so ago. Because I was in my boutique guitar place and they had two, like brand new, never been used. Two of them with the authentication and all that bullshit. And I played them side by side, and one was like, fuck yeah, this is for what it is. This is awesome. The other one was like, wasn't bad, but
yeah,
you can definitely tell.
PV had a ton of stuff, and they're still, trying to sell the rest of all this random inventory from, electronics to drum kits to, they made everything.
Yeah.
And there's still, if you go on PV online, especially on eBay, they're like pricing themselves out of oblivion because they're just asking way too much for shit.
PV themselves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a Wolfgang body, like the bear one that I assembled.
Yeah.
They think that they're gonna get like $850 for a bear body, Wolfgang body that was in horrible condition. And it's like, yeah, good luck with that.
What are they worth? $400 or $500?
Maybe $325.
All right.
It was just a 3-piece basswood job,
Right.
meant for paint.
Yeah.
It's like those new Vandenberg guitars. They're what, $3,000?
Yeah.
Where the fuck are they made?
Same place, Czech Republic.
Are they selling any old amp chassis or anything?
I don't know. You'd have to. You can contact PV and they'll send you a list of whatever they got. They're still trying to pawn off.
I'll have to do that. I wouldn't mind getting a new chassis for my Classic 50. The thing's fucking rusty as hell.
They between Meridian and Leaksville. Leaksville is where the Wolfgangs, the HP Specials, HP2s were all made. Plus, they had other manufacturing going on there, and they just had fucking warehouses full of shit.
Maddie's
That
saying
makes
that
sense, Matt.
Yeah. Yeah, and Matt, listen to anything Matt puts out, it's just fucking killer, right?
Yep.
It's very angry.
I don't take it that way. But
Most of it.
I like that he uses different gear than most people do.
well, how he uses gear is
Yeah.
different than most people as well, which is cool. Really like that.
I
Doesn't
would
mean I
too,
want to
but I
have
haven't-
sex with you, Maddie. I know, I'm sorry, but
I would
Well, it's
too,
like-
but I haven't been able to hook any of it up. That's the problem.
Yeah, well, it's like the reason I went with the Ampero is I watched a shitload of videos from all the top dudes,
yep.
and Leon was a big one on how fucking great it is, and
All I had to hear was Dave say.
I was about to say, and everyone asked Dave, "Hey, what's the best modeler I can buy for under $1,000? What do you think?" And it's always the Ampero 2.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that's a fucking analog to the max dude. So if he says
He
it's
was
good,
saying
it's
just
probably
in
good.
general, it sounds great. Like, even for more money than that, he says it sounds great.
Right.
Well, that's like it's hitting well above its price point, right?
Yeah, it hits above the belt. Yeah.
And Maddie has an erection, by the way.
Good for you, Matt. So Scott, what you got there, bud?
Well, hang on, we're not
Oh,
done yet.
okay, well,
get
fine,
into
fuck
it. We're
you
saving
then.
it. I was going to ask Jimmy how his journey's going with the Tonex.
Tony.
And don't just say fine.
Well, I did buy some who gave blah, 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 tone captures. So I'm currently using his heavy hitter SLO direct capture, and I'll be using the heavy hitter rectifier.
That's Lord Vader.
Is
Capture on a new song.
are you happy with them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing blows your mind though. Like, my God, I couldn't have done that myself.
Yeah, what I'm really disappointed in is that, like I said, you go on ToneNet and there's, nearly 46,000 captures of amps and 45,995 of them sound like complete ass.
That's how the Ampero captures are. Most of them sound like complete shit.
And that's how the Helix was when they had whatever their library thing too. Yeah.
There was there's a Tremonti, the MT100 captures on the Ampero cloud that somebody did, And on the audio clips on the cloud, it sounds fucking great. And then you put it in your unit, and it's like, what the fuck is this? Is this a Line 6 Spider 3 on insane mode?
Yeah.
And I was like,
I felt this.
I've played an MT100 and an MT15, and they don't sound like that.
Right. Well, John can attest to this too. When I first turned this thing on, and the default amp is a JCM 800, and I had one, and I'm like, this sounds broken. Like, did somebody model a broken JCM 800? You know what I mean, John? It doesn't have enough gain. It's too fucking bright. It's like there's no balls.
How is this bright, woolly, with no mid?
Yeah, it's like, what is wrong with this fucking thing? It's just no.
Well,
The
They
JCM
don't
8,
sound like that.
the 8, you've heard the 800 and the Impero.
Yeah, that sounds killer.
The 800 and the 900 in the Impero sound really fucking good, especially with an SD1 in front of it.
It like sounds like an actual 800 sounds, not like this weird fucking low gain Marshall with the wrong tubes in it.
Right.
You know?
Blue Mox wants to know how the feel is on that Tone X.
it depends on the capture. I mean, if you get a capture that's been done by somebody that actually knows what they're doing, they actually feel really good.
What's up, Bo?
Feels good under the fingers, doesn't feel stiff at all.
Brother Bo?
No latency at all noticeable.
No,
Yeah, that's
I mean
it.
You gotta. I mean, for what you pay for the Tone X, I mean, I paid $300 for a brand new one.
Yeah.
For the big one, and I mean, you're looking anywhere between $20 to $40 for a capture pack, which is the equivalent of buying a an Amazon pedal.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Enjoy
So
your
I mean, I
pedal.
would say that's a pretty good deal. So you could buy, there's tons of outfits that are and people that we see on the YouTubes that are doing their own captures with this stuff, and so you can try. I mean, if you get one, you can try to do what I did and spend fucking hours going through all the tone through ToneNet and all their tone models and trying to piece stuff together, without having to outlay any more funds for more stuff. But I mean, I knew eventually that after discovering it's like, oh hey, the majority of this stuff is just crap.
Yeah.
There's a few on there that, like, Eddie Lenz does some good ones, and he does mostly Marshall, old Marshall super leads and 800s and JCMs and JTM 45s and the purple plexi. And so if you do it, just be prepared just to buy capture packs, and you're just gonna have to spend the time listening to. You can listen to them on IK Media's website. Is you can listen to them. However, you think that might help you. I mean, it's not really going to translate into what you're actually going to hear when you get the unit and get it all hooked up, because user experience varies per person.
How much of it is proprietary? Everything, or can you use other IRs?
Yeah, you can put your own IRs. Then I got a little speaker simulator where you can pick different speakers and then choose your mics, and everybody's got it. You can move the mic to all
Yep.
all
I
this
wonder if I can
same
use
stuff.
those in this thing.
You should.
Can you bring in like ML audio and all those
Yeah.
different ones? Yeah. Import
Yep.
them.
I'll have to hit you up later, Randy. I would like to try some of those cabs in this thing.
All right. Darren wants to know if we saw Jay Palmer's FM3 Rat You're in Love preset video. I have not.
My question is that a wig that Jay's wearing? Because it looks like a wig.
That's the most important takeaway Jimmy got from the video.
Zach
Well, I
says-
mean, I've been following Jay. He was Jay Guitar for a while, for a few years,
Right.
and I was listening to him because because he does like a lot of Lynch songs, doing here's how to play the stuff. So I was kind of following him with that stuff, and then he grew his hair out then it was like, Jesus Christ, his forehead goes halfway back, and he just covers it up with that wax laden hair.
There you go.
So there's that.
Any other new stuff come out this week?
Not that I know of.
I haven't seen anything other than guitars that I don't care about. Yeah, another line of Fenders. Whoopee.
You know, the amount of pedals, specifically overdrive boxes that come out in a given week is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
And 90% of them are fucking tube screamers.
Derivative of something, yeah.
Right.
Or just straight up a tube screamer with a different label on it. It's
I
got
think-
vintage mojo.
Now that you said that, didn't the
Yeah, Warm Audio
originator
put one out.
of the Tube Screamer
Oh yeah, he's
came
got a
out with
new-
his own new redesigned version?
Yeah,
the tube
yeah. Him and then Warm Audio put one out too. Anderton's was shooting out all the tube screamers, and they all sound exactly the fucking same. Every single one of them.
And JHS in their Kilt.
Tilt, isn't that our boy Sean Tubbs?
Could be.
Isn't that his
Look at-
pedal? Is the tilt?
Look who's here.
Kilt.
Oh, you're my boy.
Kilt. The Kilt.
Oh, the kilt. Oh,
Oh, the
So,
kilt.
Curtis?
Yeah.
how you doing, Kurt?
Not the tilt, the kilt. I mean, am I the only person that just doesn't give a crap about JHS pedals?
I care not one bit.
I don't really
Every
give
one
a
I've
shit
tried
about pedals.
Just didn't interest me at all.
You know Jimmy ain't bought no goddamn Van Halen packs.
That's a funny thing, KXM. That's
Now-
hilarious.
That would be Ryan.
Well, I've palled around with Galstead via the interwebs for 5 or 6 years in my Van Halen circles that I hang out in. And that fucking dude,
Excuse me.
he knows what he's doing. And when you get guys like John Conklin and Jimmy Vonvis and that are in this Van Halen circle that are buying the shit with the kind of like the fucking modeler, and now, I mean, dude, Vonvis has always run he plays in a Van Halen tribute band, and he's always run he's got a Splon quick rod, and he's always ran it through a cab and all that shit for their shows, and he's running the fucking Tonex with a Seymour Duncan power stage into a Splon cab now with the Galstead Van Halen packs. So,
Gotta tell you
I
something.
mean, and like I said, I mean, like palling around with Galstead here via the interwebs for the last 5 or 6 years or whatever, the dude's put the fucking time in. The dude has definitely put the time in. He's got the right gear. He understands the inner workings of the amps. And a lot of his theories on what he thinks Eddie did to get those sounds back then are probably dead on. So. I mean, fucking A, Dave Friedman even talked about how great they are. So.
The packs.
Yeah, the Galstead packs. Hell, they had him on. Like, I think they were the first to have him when they got the first one, that 78, 79 pack got released. So,
Are they costly or?
Nope.
No, not really.
There you go.
I mean, shit, they even offered 3 different colored Tonex 1 pedals with all the VH goodies in them
Yep.
Was that right?
as a set for, that wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, Kurt, he does have a ton of pickup theories, and yeah, that's how him and I really got to talking, was the pickup theories years ago. And I agree with just about everything he fucking says on that shit.
Going back to JHS before I forget, Scotty.
Fuck
was saying that
JHS.
you know, the one pedal, I still think it's one of the best Marshall in a box is that AT pedal. Unbelievably good. Good.
I haven't tried that.
It really is good. It really is.
I like the exotic one that he had do for him. I like that one, the AT mod.
Well, this is just a Marshall in a box, but it's put together really well.
Well, I've
Which
been
is really an Angry Charlie
orange one.
that's been...
I've been told by a few people that the best Marshall in a box pedal is the the PAL 800.
From who?
Yeah, Pete did a video on that pedal. It sounds Marshall-y.
Which one?
The PAL 800. It's called PAL 800.
And there's different versions of it too. They've got
Who
like
makes it?
I don't fucking know, pal.
Oh, okay. So it's not like a big brand that we're...
I think it's actually two.
Pedal Pal Effects.
Yeah, pedal
Oh,
PAL.
there you go.
Yeah, they have the gold overdrive, and they've got they're up to version 4 now, and it's got a fucking toggle on it for your Jose style mod, your 34,
Okay.
your 34 and your 07 mods.
Is that the Chinese dude that makes those, and it's got like 1,000 fucking knobs and switches on a small
No.
box pedal? No, okay.
No, it's got
Cost a lot of money, a lot of pedals, a lot of cleaning.
yeah, they say it's the Hot Rod JCM 800 in a box. Yeah, I guess the mod 34 is the Slash mod, and the 7's the Jose mod.
The best old school, like Plexi or JMP one I ever had was the Revival Drive. That thing is just insane.
Which one do you have, Darren? The PAL or the JHS? Hey, there's Way Up Dude. It's his fucking fault.
Oh, Johnny, you're here for a lot of handy.
We were talking about that on Arky stream last night. Popped in the chat for a few minutes. That Way Up Dude needs a t-shirt. His own t-shirt. It's got a big old set of titties on it. And it says, "This was my fault."
There's the Rico Suave.
Look at me, I'm heavy deed.
Rico.
Riri?
Oh, Riri.
It's flight lice, you plick.
Oh, Johnny, you here for another handy?
Always up for a handy.
So,
Like pulling on tap.
okay, so Darren said he has the PAL and he's not impressed with it. So it doesn't mean it's not good, but he's not thrilled with it.
We call a PAL up here a possession and acquisition license.
We haven't done a Thursday nighter in a while.
We talked about it a couple of weeks ago, and then it was Friday.
Right. We're just playing Thursdays by ear right now. So, the kind of where we're standing with Thursdays, it's just like, what do we do on Thursdays? We come in here and we play the same shit that we're going to play 2 nights later.
Well, yeah, and I think it depends on collectively.
Just none of you motherfuckers can come on here.
Well, no, collectively how the three of us are feeling, right? Because by now, I mean, we've got 40 backing tracks, I think,
Yeah.
and we never get to them. So it's like if we feel like doing something a little different, then we'll do a show. But
Yeah.
we all got to feel it, and I'm super busy at work, and Randy is, and nobody's busier than Jimmy. So
Nobody.
so it ends up,
How long a nap did you take today, Jimmy?
I didn't take one today.
it was a couple of weeks ago. I was all fired up, and then Randy was shot from his fucking day at work. So We're just playing it by ear, like you said.
Thursday should be contemporary jazz and blues only. Yeah, I'm out.
No, but Thursday should be oddball shit, I think. Or the stuff that we don't, whether it's super
right,
heavy
guys.
or super
2651.
alternative or whatever it is.
Metal Thursdays.
Well, that's putting too much.
Metal
on it.
Monday.
Yeah, send it to me, brother.
Matt says he has some new stuff for this weekend.
Cool. He says, but not on your show.
We're going to be able to actually listen to it this time.
Right. Reggae Thursday. No.
We could do that.
Yeah, you can fucking do that.
And then you can do a fucking disgustingly heavy tune, and then Jimmy can do a fucking 80s ripper, and then I can really...
Way up,
some
dude
sort of-
says his mom's pregnant. Do you do it? No.
No. No. Tuesdays around here is like relax, poker.
I haven't been a motherfucker in a while. Way up, dude.
Yeah, Bob rocks, man. I love Bob.
Bob Rock.
Bob Marley.
I cannot get into the fucking reggae thing.
Yeah, it's one of, I think a lot of people, it's either or. There's no, it's all right.
Well, see, searching for Tone, Saturday Night Live has a great ring to it. Unfortunately, there was another channel that had already had the Saturday Night Live show for a few years.
I think if Kurt's in the chat, get him to explain in graphic and explicit detail
And
what he thinks of that whole
that
situation.
channel still goes on, but not with this. Does he still do this? I don't know. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
that guy.
That's how I feel. I don't care for reggae because one of the dudes at work,
Reggae. That's awesome.
one of the dudes from work gets in these fucking moods where he goes on like this reggae ska binge, and it's all like fucking reggae and ska covers of non-reggae and ska songs.
Yeah, so
Oh, fuck that
misrepresenting
Like,
the genre.
I've heard the reggae version of The Unforgiven 400 times, and that was 401 too many.
Yep, I would agree.
So,
Yeah, that's like that fucking mariachi metal band that covers shit, and it's like, fucking go away. What's next? Polka metal, disco metal, disco versions of Megadeth songs. Whoop.
Well, you're with AI. It's,
Oh, I know.
we can serve you up something good there.
yeah, dude, that fucking... It'll be like the reggae version of The Unforgiven, then the reggae version of some Offspring song, then the reggae version of fucking...
See, when Frank Zappa did it, it was cool.
Or all your favorite metal songs done in 1920s big band style.
What's the song is called Low. What's the band? Did that song?
Low?
Yeah.
Low is,
Hey, 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 it's like being stoned.
oh no, I thought you were talking,
Now, some of the AI stuff's funny.
Testament?
No,
I
not
like
Testament.
that fucking I accidentally glued my balls to my butthole again song. That was pretty funny.
If only they
Sand in my pee hole again.
did reggae versions of fucking Frank Zappa.
Frank Zappa did that though. He'd make the
I
band
know,
do
but
that.
they could do reggae covers of Frank Zappa's reggae.
no, real
Cracker.
reggae.
Cracker, that's the name of the band.
Well,
Cracker.
it's a shitty fucking band to start off with, right? Now you're gonna bastardize it by putting fucking reggae on top of it.
Right.
Crack-a-lack.
Yeah, when it gets to shit like that, I'm out, dude. I fucking can't do reggae. Yeah, there you go. Earl, reggae, bluegrass, and techno are born. They fucking all suck. Well, you know what? There's some hellacious bluegrass guitar players, but I can't do techno, rap, fucking
wonder-
reggae.
I wonder if
this
that'll-
shit pisses me the fuck off.
I wonder if that'll change as you get older.
Do you hate Ministry?
Yeah, I'm not a Ministry fan.
I love all that shit.
I don't love all of it, but I like Ministry. Don't like Skinny Puppy.
Yeah, it's not my thing.
Not a fan of Nine Inch Nails.
I don't do the pop,
Yeah.
the pop punk
I grew
shit
up
either.
when all that was going on. So did you, Scotty. I enjoyed it.
I was in my 20s when that shit was going on.
Yeah.
That's not growing up to me. That's like in my 20s. I don't want to hear this shit.
No, you're already done.
Well, that's why I don't like fucking grunge. It wasn't. I didn't fucking care. That was for the kids in fucking junior high school to me. I don't wanna fucking hear "Come As You Are" with its fucking 3 notes. It's boring.
Don't get me started on Nirvana.
I just don't like any of it. And Soundgarden wasn't grunge to me. They were a local band that played with all the metal bands.
Yeah.
So
Alice in Chains wasn't grunge.
I don't even know what. They're more alternative than anything.
Like alt metal.
Yeah, they're like Smashing Pumpkins. It's like calling Smashing Pumpkins grunge. It's like, no. Yeah.
But they kind of lumped them all in.
Hey, dickhole,
Yeah, they just-
how are you?
And fucking Pearl Jam is like blues rock. It's
Well, they're the poster people for grunge, man. And it's cyclical. I mean, we're all old enough. Well, Randy's not. But this shit, the same thing gets the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and it fucking starts again, and it just
I was
changes and
born in
morphs.
the wrong decade, so there's that.
Well,
Yeah,
it was
it just morphs and changes.
it was just fucking rock music in
Yeah.
the 70s.
Yep.
Now they're
Wow.
changing like all the old stuff that we called metal into hard rock. So
There you go, Zach. Billy Strings is a bad motherfucker.
He's
yeah,
awesome,
Billy
man.
Strings is bad. Yeah. Well, I mean,
likes
and
to
he
get
was
high.
badass too. That motherfucker can play. He's a bluegrass guy.
Insane amount of access.
I saw a
good players.
video of Billy Strings playing AC/DC on a Les Paul. He's doing like "You Shook Me All Night Long" or some shit, and he throws like a 5-minute bluegrass fucking solo
in there.
in the middle of it. That's just like that didn't fit, but it fit. One of those moments, and you could just tell he was blitzed out of his fucking mind when he did it.
You guys listen to any of the Ron Thale, the
No.
Bumblefoot?
I like Bumblefoot.
That guy is insane. Insane.
Yeah, but he talks real weird.
Again, though, it's not necessarily my bag, but
I'll say that he
Wow.
did Randy Rhoads more justice than any other guitar player I've heard cover his stuff.
yeah, he's something else, man. Like he's like retard. Like there's something wrong with the guy. That's how good he is.
I enjoyed the interview on Beato as much as I
haven't-
can't stand Beato.
I haven't watched it yet. I listened to his new album though with Steve on Saturday, and he had like guests from Guthrie. Guthrie Goblin was on there, and it's just
Fuck that
Steve
guy,
Vai was
too.
on there. I was like, holy fuck, man! And Bumblefoot Ron, he sounds like Steve Vai would listen to him and go, "Fuck, I should have done that." Like that's
Yeah,
you know, it's like
Well, I mean, Guthrie's like makes me want to do what fucking Spinal Tap said back in the day about Yngwie. Oh, I just threw all my guitars out. It's like,
Yeah.
why bother? You know?
yeah, exactly.
I actually watched the Beat Offo interview with Neil Sean
That was good.
Sunday night. It was actually really good.
Dude,
Was it
Neil
good?
Sean can
Yeah.
fucking shred like anybody. That guy's
Yeah,
sick.
And he's still like he's old as shit, eh?
Yeah, I mean,
still play.
he's got some plastic pumped in him.
No, but he for an old guy like he hasn't slowed down.
Well, he
really.
plays all the fucking time.
Yeah, I watch him.
I tell you, what's cool about Neil Sean is if you're on Instagram and you have
Yeah.
like clips of you playing guitar on Instagram and you follow Neil Sean, he'll fucking follow you back.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Neil Sean follows me, goddammit.
Yeah.
Probably ain't seen a fucking thing I do, but
yeah, big wreck, man. Ian Thornley. That guy's
Yep.
another. And the commonality between a lot of those guys is they're hybrid picking, eh?
Yep.
I
saw Tremonti do a cover of Prayer on his first solo tour. He didn't have enough songs to fill the fucking solo songs to fill the time slot. So he was throwing a cover or two in there. And the night I saw him in Atlanta, he did Prayer by Big Wreck. Fucking killed it.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys that can do the hybrid picking, they just played a lot of acoustic guitar, I think.
Are you bored with us meandering on, Chris? We're having real genuine conversations here, and he's like,
You got something better to do?
yeah.
It's supposed to be about me. It's all about
Then
me.
let's make it all about Scotty.
All right. Fine.
I'm gonna go get another cup of coffee. So
See you later, John. See you later, Jimmy. No.
All right, Scott, what the fuck you got there, bud?
This is
Tell
my
us all
Aria
about
Pro
it.
2. It is a 1984 Matsumoto made fucking kick-ass guitar.
oh really?
And it's one of the rarer ones. It's an actual Wildcat 3. It's not a night warrior like people keep thinking it is. It is not a fucking night warrior, even though it has the same body style. I have done so much shit to this guitar. Got Goto locking tuners. We've got Goto locking saddles on the ACT2 original trim. Completely new electronics.
Not made by Ping.
Not well. No, I don't know who makes it. I think it's made by what's that other Japanese company?
Takeuchi.
Takeuchi. Yeah, because the knife edges are worn out, so I can only dive it. I can't, even though I put a trem setter in it, I can't pull it up. It won't go back. But I can dive it a little bit, so that's good. And I bought a new bar that's obviously squeaky. I got to put some graphite in there. I got the very last one from WD.
Nice.
They don't make them anymore. And so all new electronics. We've got DiMarzio 500K push-pull bots, .018 tone cap, 2 Air Norton S's, or no, just Norton S's, not Air Norton. I really like these. These sound fucking great. And
They're Air Norton.
X2N in the bridge. Yeah, and a Switchcraft output jack, of course. I couldn't change the switch because it's one of those weird ones that's the post spacing for the screws is only 37 millimeters instead of the standard 43. So, and only Mitsubishi made those switches, and you can't get them anymore. Thankfully, I was able to take it apart and clean it really good and rebuild it, and it works fine.
Nice.
Yeah, it doesn't click how I like. It's really loose. Like, you know, how Strat switches are ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. This one doesn't do that. It's really... But hey, you know, I even bought new screws. Jimmy remembers me bitching about because I was like, fuck, I had to spend $14 on fucking screws. Yeah. Ridiculously expensive.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but
they actually paired with the X2N pretty good. Oh, I have the middle one lowered down.
So do I.
Because it gets in my fucking way the same way.
Yep.
I had to sand the DiMarzio off them because I don't like branding on my pickups. I fucking hate that.
That a 12? That's 12-inch radius.
Actually 9.5.
We can fix that. You can fix that.
I like it. I actually like it because the neck's not very thick. So I like playing chords. Plus the neck's thinner. You would hate it, Randy, because it's like the width of the neck is pretty narrow compared to...
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, like my Kramer is like way wider. But I have small hands.
No, that would be the PRS Clio fucking horsecock top horn. That's nowhere near as bad as that.
I think it's more like a fish hook or a spear hook. Kind of what it looks like to me. It's weirdly Japanese.
What's it made out of?
The body is alder. The neck
Balsa.
is a 5-piece mahogany maple, like all of Matsumoto's necks. Beautiful rosewood fingerboard, and you can tell that it's not. They didn't stain it to get this color because you can't really see it on camera, but where they didn't, it's really dark. I do like
when
the
they actually
dot.
had decent wood.
Yeah,
Right.
when they still had the leftovers from the Singer sewing machine plant. That's what they were making the guitars out of, because they made before they made guitars, they made sewing machines, the decks for Singer, which is strange.
It's like I saw a thing the other day on one of the guitar groups I'm in, bitching about people bitching about how the ebony that all these companies are using is not black anymore. That's all dyed, or it's got these fucking streaks in it. And it's like, well, that's normally how ebony is. The problem is the ebony that they were getting, was it like what fucking Cameroon ebony or whatever, that shit that comes out of Africa?
Macassar.
Well, you've got Macassar, you've got, I think there's like a Gaboon or a Cameroon ebony.
And there's a South Asian ebony too, but I can't remember the name of.
Like the Gaboon Viper. But apparently most of that fucking shit where those trees were growing has been like deforested. Yeah, there you go. Deforestation. There's just not that many of the fucking trees left, and then you get into that whole exotic wood bullshit. So yeah, most these companies are buying normal fucking cuts of ebony and they're dyeing them, or they're just marketing it like Ernie Bald markets it as smoked ebony or streaked ebony or some shit. And like Jackson's using it on a lot of shit with the streaks in it, not dyeing it. And
With the
I think it looks, I think it looks cool. So
It does. I think it looks cool too. No, it doesn't have a 1 meg pot. I actually tried that first and I didn't
What?
like it. Yeah, these are all 500Ks, but they're exactly 500K. I bought a dozen of the push-pull pots and I measured them all, and they all range between 440 and like 500. So I took the ones that were closest to 500 for the guitars, except for the tone pot. I'll stick the lower ones in the tone pot because they don't use the whole range anyway.
Blue Mox wants to know how you like your guitars set up. Playable?
Depends on the guitar. Some of them I like medium high, other ones I like medium, and others I like low. It depends on the guitar. Since this guitar and my other Matsumoto have a 9.5. It's more like 9.75. It's like somewhere between 9.5 and 10 because it's in millimeters, I'm sure. I like it a little higher because I hate it when I want to be able to at least bend a full step without it fretting out. But that doesn't bother me because like on this guitar, it's tuned standard, so I have 8.5s on it. It's because I'm getting old and I have arthritis and it makes my fucking hands hurt to have 10s anymore, which I used to use. Here, I'll switch over to the West Tone. Now that guitar is tuned to E flat, and I'm using a hybrid set on that. I'm using 9 tops and 10 bottoms.
You use 9 to 48, the E flatness.
Yeah, I think I'm using 9 to 46 on that one.
That's what I use for standard. 9 to 46. I run 9 to 48 on the E flat, and then D and drop C is 10 to 52. Drop
Yeah,
B
if
is 11 to 56.
I'd be 10 to 48, I think, on a D. and I use 11s for C sharp, just because the low E string is just too fucking floppy.
Brad says, "Give measurements, bro."
Give measurements. On the area of the low E string at the 12th fret is 2.5 mil, and 2 mil on the high E string, or more like 2.2.
That's fucking unplayable.
Yeah. It's medium. It's the Ingve is even higher. It's like 2.5 on the high E and like 2.8 on the low E. But I like that on that guitar because it's scalloped and it feels different anyway, and it has great big frets.
Yeah, on this particular guitar, I'm at 1 3/4 on the low E, and about 1 1/4 on the high E.
Now this guitar is it was just about 2 mil on the low E and like 1.6 on the high E. Even though it has a 9.5, I got to raise the high E up a little bit because it frets out right on that particular fret. Oh, I'm in clean sound mode.
What is a clean channel?
See, it frets out. I just got to raise it up just a little bit and it'll stop that. But this guitar is also Matsumoto, also 84, and it has the kind of weird Japanese foot-shaped headstock. They were kind of going for the Fender thing, but it's got the nub right here.
It's got the foreskin.
Yeah,
exit.
it's like
horse cock.
foreskin. Yeah. It's not my favorite, but I love the color of this guitar. It's like this weird translucent blue burst. It looks like candy. You know, those fucking candies that your grandparents used to have, the ribbon candy. I just want to eat it. It's like a blueberry. I want to eat it. Now this guitar I bought for 80 fucking bucks at a pawn shop, and it was just beat to shit. Had a Ping or a Takeuchi bridge on it that literally disintegrated. Like most of the stuff from that time period does. Even the Ibanez stuff does that. I don't know what it is about the metal they were using. Like the knobs are starting to do it. I don't know if you can see it, but like right there, you can see right on the edge of the knob, it's starting to do the same thing. It like gets this weird corrosion that puffs up from underneath the finish. I don't know what the fuck it is with that, but anyway, so this guitar, had a bunch of hash on it, which I got rid of. It still has like this dink, and there's one right there. I started working on this one, which I don't know if you can see it. I didn't quite get the color right, so I bought some Japanese paint. I started with testers because I was like, well, this finish is really similar to the old testers transparent blue. And it's so close. I wish I could somehow lighten it just a hair and it would be perfect. But I don't know how to lighten transparent paint. Can't just put white in it. So, yeah. DiMarzio's in this. Jimmy recommended the Super 3. I bought one, stuck it in here. Fucking love it. I just love it. PF Pro in the neck. And Randy suggested the SDS1, which I put in the middle, which sounds great. Same thing, push-pull pots, DiMarzio 500Ks, put a Switchcraft in it, and new output jack. Now the bridge, I bought a Wilkinson because it was the right size, Like it was almost identical to the original. But I hated the bridge saddles on it because they were the Fender style and the grub screws poke up so high they were just cutting the shit out of my hand. Which is one of the reasons I hate Strat bridges. So I bought some Godo S199s, which they don't make anymore. I found like the last set, I think, on Reverb.
Joe Glazer makes rounded head fucking saddle height screws for all those Fender style saddles.
What I did on the Yngwie, which I'll grab later, I'll show you. I bought high wood saddles for that, which they thread on the bottom instead of the top. So the grub screw can be slightly shorter so they don't poke through the top. I'll show you those later. But yeah, so this dropped right in, changed the saddles. I had to buy screws because the ones that came with these saddles are just too long. So I had to buy, like, I don't know, I think they're Allen bolts. No, the ones on the other one are Allen bolts because they were too long. But these were too long too, and I had to like cut the springs down to get it to intonate. But it worked. And again, I bought the locking tuners. I still got one dink there on the back of the headstock to take care of. But what's cool about these necks is they came stock with this satin finish that's not sticky at all. Which is like Randy. It's like, I'm like you. I can't fucking stand it when the neck is sticky. Like that just drives me insane. My thumb will literally make tennis shoes squeak. Like in the gym. Like if the neck's sticky, and oh, I fucking hate that sound. But yeah, this guitar. This one is my E flat. It's not as acoustically loud as the area, but one thing I did notice is that I can feel the vibration through the guitar, like a lot. Especially in E flat, it likes E flat. It's a heavy guitar, but it still has some of that strattiness.
What's that SDS1 sound like in the middle?
I can't do it alone, so I have to like turn the pickups down.
Very P90ish.
The way it works the best is in combination with that Super 3. It really gets that maiden. It sounds really close to that tone. Dark. So yeah, it's
thick.
Yeah, for an $80 fucking guitar that I didn't have to put much money into. Wow, like
Earl says it's got a nice growl.
It does. It's got a unique tone. Now I know the body is maple, which is weird, but it's not heavy. Strangely enough.
Don't get Jimmy started on that shit.
Well, I'm used to maple guitars being like super heavy, or
right.
ash, because I've had a maple telly, and oh my god, that thing weighed like 11 pounds or something.
This motherfucker's heavy as shit.
Yeah,
and this is Northern Ash, and this fucker's close to 10 pounds. I'd say it's just under 10.
This one weighs in at 8.2, which is a little more than I'd like, but I mean the area only weighs like 7.7, which is great. That's a guitar that I could play all night on stage and my back wouldn't get tired. This one I don't know. I don't think I could play my Kramer all night anymore because it weighs 8.7. I've talked about that guitar on the show before, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Earl Coli says, do you guys like 7-string guitars? I've got a 1999 RG7620 in a slick-ass black, gray, and silver swirl.
I'm not a fan because I have small hands. And generally 7 strings have a thinner neck in order to increase accessibility, and that makes my hand cramp up and I just can't play them. And I don't really have any use for that anyway. I'd just rather down tune my guitar. I like that better. I did that a long time ago anyway, because when I was 16 and just fucking figuring shit out and playing, you know, I figured out that Black Sabbath tuned down to C sharp because I really wanted to learn Into the Void. And I'm like, what the fuck tuning is this? And I figured it out that they were tuned to C sharp. So I used to tune my guitar to that for a while. But that really sucks on a Floyd. Like, it's too... There's something about down tuning on a Floyd that doesn't work very well. It makes the trem, because you got to loosen up the springs so much for that, even with heavy strings, that it just makes it too fluttery, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
And I haven't showed this off since I hot mounted it. So let's do this one next. You asked about this one. What do you think of that, John?
Looks good, buddy.
Yeah, looks nice with the nickel covers, huh?
Love it.
Yeah.
Because it originally had the Gibson humbuckers in it, and I'm like, you know what, the guitar doesn't quite look right with the black pickups. So I contacted Banjo Mike's to see what he had, and he pointed me at these, and it's a Super 3 and a PAF Pro. And wow, this guitar
Came alive.
it doesn't have that annoying fucking Duncan spiky shit that it had before. I was really fucking hating that. I was like, those pickups gotta go. It was making me not want to play the guitar.
Oh, that's no good, man.
You know what I mean? You know, when pickups make your guitar so you hate it. I don't know what it is about those old Duncan that, you know, well, you've told me it's the magnet, but I think it's something else too. I think their bobbins were different too.
Yeah, I mean, you had somebody on a pickup winder making them instead of fucking CNC.
Yeah, there's just something about, you know, and the pickup in my Kramer is fucking 18.9K too, which is weird for a distortion.
That's a lot of K's.
See, now it's got that nice mid-range bloom to it, like an Explorer is supposed to have. Not that fucking irritating spiky shit.
Brother Joe.
What's up, Joe?
And then the other day I got this in, which is for this guitar. Randy knows what that is.
Old school.
And it's a stainless one. I bought a stainless one. An old one. Because this is not the original bar that was on this trim.
Well, Joe, that's because it is.
It might be, Rabbit. It might.
Yep, that's because that's exactly what it is. So yeah, now I'm happy with this guitar. See how it
Sounds
doesn't
good, Scott. Really
Yeah, it
does.
doesn't have that annoying. You remember how spiky it was before? It's just like, fuck that. So of course I modified this one too. It's got this one now. This one has 1 meg pots in it.
And that's decked for your Floyd, yeah?
No, it's floating.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, it floats. So I wanted at least one so I could do that shit. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the second volume control out. I still have to find some wire, and because I actually put a tone pot in here. It's just inside the cavity.
Right.
It's weird. They routed it almost for all 3.
Yeah.
But there's like, it's not symmetrical on this end of the route. Like you can
Right.
see where the actual covers are the right size for a full, but they left like this much extra wood, so I couldn't drill a hole and put a tone control in it. So I'm just gonna take the second volume control out and put the tone.
Send it to
control down.
Jimmy. He'll route that fucker out faster than it takes to get it there.
What I want,
Done.
if I ever come see you, Jimmy, I would like you to route the fucking cavity all the way down.
He'll
to the
route the
top.
cockeyed fucking horns off it and make it look like a proper guitar.
Yeah, they left this much. Like it's that thick under the top where the back of the Floyd route is. They didn't do it down to here, so I can't put a big block on it because it fucking hits it. Which is stupidly annoying.
Jimmy has
Yeah.
it sorted.
Yeah, I can't put one. Yeah, so I gotta like, and I don't trust myself to do routing because I suck at woodwork. Every time I do something like that, I fuck it up. So, but this isn't the original trem that came on the guitar. It came with the 1000, and I yeeted it for a real one because I had one. And then
Joe's got some suggestion. Just try the Path Pro coil tap. See if you like
I don't
it.
like coil tapping. I always go series parallel, but
He's
I
just giving
can't
you a
find.
suggestion. Fuck's
Yeah, I
sake.
can't
Jesus
find any
Christ,
1 meg
buddy.
push pulls, or else I would do that to this. Because I want the 1 meg in this guitar. It's just I like that better with this particular guitar.
Better.
Better. What's up,
Yeah.
Larry? Larry H.
Larry H.
Because it's got more of that mid-range to it with the 1 meg. I don't know. I might swap it out and see how it sounds. I have some DiMarzio 1 megs too that I bought because I like the taper of the DiMarzio pots way better than the CTS that I had. So I'm going to try that in there and see how that works. And I have other guitars too, but they're in the other room, and I don't know if I should grab those or not. I was going to show you the Yngwie at least. You guys have seen my Washburn enough times, and I've told
That
you all
one with
about
142 frets on it.
No, that's the kind of Carlos Cavazo looking guitar.
Yeah. Every time I don't know why it is. Every time I think Washburn, I think that what was it, 30 some fret guitar?
Yeah,
they
the
made?
extended cutaway Stevens. Yeah, some of them had 29, some of them had 36,
Right.
depending
The
on if it had a neck
Uli-
pickup or not.
The Uli Roth guitar.
Yeah, the Uli Roth, the Sky, whatever. All right, I'll be right back. Let me go grab the Yngwie. Talk among yourself. So I've done some shit to that too.
Let's see the Strat. Where do you guys buy knobs and stuff?
Axe Labs.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, but if I don't have the fucking Strat knobs,
Yeah.
they're all the Charvel brass, and I got a guy in Florida that has the vintage ones.
Got a couple places on eBay. For the most part, I like speed knobs
You know,
in
thinking
the
of
various colors.
changing this to match the mint green. Not that it really matters.
Strat knob,
Whatever. Yeah, Stratno.
Axe Labs. They've got like all the fucking colors.
Axe Labs.
This knob, well, this knob's cream, but they've got them. Axe Labs is owned by API, who owns Floyd Rose. But you can get a set from Axe Labs that's got a volume, 2 tones, and your fucking Strat
Tip?
switch tip for like fucking $6 US. So that's like
150 bucks. Yeah.
So that's $4.50 Canadian.
Axe Labs.
They got a reverb store.
Dream by Axe Labs. Huh? Ooh. I know Axe Labs. Woohoo.
Huh?
Yeah, that's a good point, Joe. Stratosphere probably has a shitload of it. Axe Labs is where I got the yellow knob and shit for my black and yellow EVH.
It's good that Scott has a mute fucking button.
He'll find it one day.
Yeah, I'll find it one day. It's
I thought you were going to use the long cable.
that's what she said.
Where's Gene spliced? You see? It's not a big deal, man. It's all good.
Right.
All right, so this fucking thing, my beloved mother bought me. I kept the 3-way switch. I haven't changed the electronics. Kept the pickups. They sound awesome. I have floated the trim. Now, the problem with Strats, like most people who have ever played a Strat know, is that the spacing on the bridge is kind of wrong for the necks, and they often have a problem with the E strings coming off the edge of the fingerboard when you're playing.
Not when you get wide ones.
Not when you get wide ones, but a standard Strat. It's just a design flaw in the fucking guitar. So what I did is I went online and I researched probably for a good week, including watching some kind of bad Strat player, but he knows his hardware, and Mick from that pedal show. Both of them recommended this Callahan bridge, which is a Strat bridge with the standard American spacing on the screws, but it uses the thinner saddle spacing that the Mexican ones do, so it doesn't have that problem where you're not constantly pulling the fucking string off the side of the neck. You can see where the strings, if you want to solo me there.
Oh, look at that, Jim on the case.
You can see where they're now more away
Lined
from
up.
the edges of the fretboard, and the strings are a little inside the pull pieces, but they match up better on the bridge pickup, so they're not on the outsides of the magnets, which is nice. And I got nickel ones, and the other cool thing about these is they have a notch for the strings, so they don't do that weird shit where they go zing, zing, zing when you're bending, because there's no notch, which is something else that always bugged me. But you can see that the screws go through the bottom of the edge of the saddle where it curls around instead of through the top, so that the grub screws don't fucking at all poke out the top. And it just made this guitar so much nicer to play. Another thing I don't like about the pickups is they're a little low output for me, but That's what the OCD is for. So it does a thing that I like. I like how it's girthier than it took me a long time to find a Strat that I actually like the sound of. I usually hate the bridge pickup in a Strat. I don't know how you can deal with it, John, on yours. Like,
You don't like it, eh?
on a standard Strat, no. It's just like, man, it's like that ice pick thing that the Duncans do. I just don't like it. It's like it's making my ear, giving me a headache because it's just so. Like, I can hear it when John Cordy's playing sometimes when he really hits hard when he's on the big bridge pickups, and it just kind of goes, you know.
Right.
You talking about single coil bridge Strat?
Yeah. I fucking just can't fucking stand that sound. I don't know.
It does a thing, right?
It does a thing. Like, I would have to have a compressor on to get rid of it, and I guess that's probably why a lot of country guys use it, just to get rid of that. Still have Be Bright. I have not. Is that the new stainless steel thing?
Yeah, they're not new. They've been around.
Well,
for
not new,
a couple
but
of years. No, I showed one on this channel. I got one here.
you have one. What do you think of it?
It's a little too small. They should have tried to keep it more in the, Floyd Rose and variant size or closer to, because you go to put that thing into a Floyd Rose route and you're left with massive spaces
Like
behind
in the
it.
back, right? How do you like how flat it feels without the fine tuners like in your way?
Oh, I like it. I mean,
You
it's
like that?
yeah, I don't mind that at all. No, I put it in. What guitar did I put it in? I think I put it in that George Lynch SBT Tiger.
I think it's a good idea. The one thing that's the one pet peeve I have with Floyd Roses is my side of my finger always hits the fine tuner on the low E string. I think Ed had that problem too and didn't like that. And I always detune that fucking string. So,
Well, there's two versions of it. First version didn't have the thumb screws for the fine tuners.
it didn't? Okay.
The first version had it was like a 2.5 millimeter screw instead of a hex, like a hex cap screw instead of the thumb wheel on top of it. It's still the same design. They just changed where you had to take a 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench to do the fine tuning.
To do the fine tuning.
And everybody was like, "Yeah, you gotta. We hate that." So
Yeah.
they came out with the second version, which had the thumb screws, and they do make the replacements. That I contacted them because I was like, "Well, are you gonna make the thumb wheels for, for the first version so that people that don't, because the things they're not really that inexpensive. They're pretty expensive because they're all, it's all."
all
Stainless
isn't it?
steel. It's all machined and polished, so there's a shit ton of labor that goes into making them. But they're. I didn't
What do they
really
run?
hear any. I didn't hear any, major sound difference between replacing a Floyd or a Goda with one. I mean, they have a stackable spring block, so that you don't have to buy a whole other spring block. They got plates that you can stack up to go from
Right.
32 to 40 millimeters.
Mm-hmm. And they have a string lock too, or the spring lock in the back where the
Yep.
yeah.
It's not a hook. It's a thick plate
right.
in the springs get, and they get, you know.
Yeah. That was one thing that I like about the Goto is that it's got those screws to hold the damn springs into the block.
Yeah, that
I
and
don't-
it doesn't have a claw for the other
Yeah,
end.
it doesn't
It's
have
an
the
actual,
right.
It's a stainless steel block.
Right. Yeah, those. I've been looking at one. How much are they? Are they like?
Well, I haven't checked. I know I paid a pretty penny for the first version.
What'd you pay for it?
It was like 300 and some.
Oh, that's not bad. I thought they'd be like $500 because they're stainless steel.
Yeah, they're made over in is it Bulgaria? I think the dude's making them. You can actually order. He does stainless steel locking nuts in R2, R3, R4 in whatever 10, 12, 14, and 16 radiuses to replace a Floyd Rose. Can't replace a Ibanez or a Kaler because of the spacings. If it's through or rear mount, they don't. They're different spacings.
Right.
Now you can swap the Kaler locking, not the behind the nut one, the actual Kaler locking nut that's got its own integrated string tree in it. You can swap the Ibanez and the Kaler have the same dimensions for the rear mount, so you can swap those two. I've done that a lot because honestly, I'd rather not have the retainer, that bar retainer.
Right.
That's just kind of that's annoying to me. It seems like you could design something that doesn't have to have that.
Yeah, one thing that annoys me about it is sometimes I forget to kink the string, and then I'll scratch the paint on the headstock when I'm restringing it. My Kramer has lots of scars from that. It's just why didn't they just, since it's behind the nut, why didn't they make it like the bar with holes in it? So you could just string it through it instead of, I don't understand why they went with that hold down design. It's
Increase the cost of the unit on a whole.
True, yeah, because a little bit more machining.
Them penny pinchers. Are they kept? I'm not gonna.
What if we lived in a world where they didn't pinch pennies?
Then we'd be pinching dollars.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'd have amps that wouldn't fucking blow up in 3 years and power supplies in your Synergy that didn't melt down in 6 months,
Well, they did. I mean, they had refrigerators and washers and dryers that would last fucking 60 years.
Yeah. Some of them are still... I go to the laundromat here sometimes, and they have some fucking Maytags Speed Queen washers that have got to be from the 60s. They're like fucking almost 80 years old, and they still work fine. Great big, the great big dryers, the tumble... When was the last time they made those fucking things? Yeah.
Well, there was the whole thing. Oh, they're so energy inefficient. It's like there's YouTube videos where dudes literally put meters on a brand new appliances and appliances that are 50, 60, 70 years old, and the power consumption there's literally no difference.
Yeah. A lot of stuff is just marketing bullshit. That's the problem, and everybody buys it.
You can get tax credits. Yeah, that.
Shall we start talking about electric cars?
Yes.
No. Fuck no.
It's tough, man. It's the stuff people buy.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about what Rivian did to Georgia.
Yeah. Gas is so much better because fucking raping the planet for lithium is such an environmentally friendly thing to do. Not to mention the child labor they use to do it. Anyway. But yeah, I also...
We ain't worried about them kids.
I ain't worried about that. I also
Take
bought
care of
the,
them kids.
Well, I
Take
think
care of your kids.
we're gonna
them
talk about
kids.
electric cars. We need to start talking with global warming.
oh god.
Global warming.
So
I
Scotty,
got loose unlocking tuners.
Need to
Moving
drop
right along.
a big ice
Oh,
cube in the
oh.
ocean.
Better the F style, so I didn't have to drill any holes. I didn't even have to change the string ferrules. They just went right in. And I,
You guys remember in Big Lebowski when
these men are nihilists, Donnie.
yeah
That's
when
just like your opinion. Man.
when the dude went and met the other Lebowski, and he told him to get fucked, and then he came outside and he met his wife. She says to him, "Oh, I'll suck your cock for $1." And the housekeeper there, what's his name? He says, "Oh." That's Randy when we start talking about global warming.
Yeah, I bought a couple of these too, so I can change the fucking string tree to the roller.
Oh.
So it stays in tune a little better. I haven't put that on there yet. I probably will now that I have the guitar out. Man, I love the locking tuners though. They made a huge difference with this thing.
Yeah, I love locking tuners.
Yeah, I mean, I love them now too. I used to not like them, but see, like my experience with them was like 25 fucking years ago, and there was only the Spurzels, and the high E string would just fucking slip out. Like, I was like, well, what's the fucking point of these things?
Randy, why you got locking tuners on a flowing rose? I can change strings in 2 fucking minutes.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I
Spend
still
more
like
time clipping your balls than you do winding your strings.
I still like my showers on my Kramer. They just, I don't know. I don't have a problem changing my strings fast with them.
These are the Godo, they're magnums, like my
The
cock.
Magnum locks, yeah.
Larry noticed your beautiful neck.
It is very beautiful. I know we've showed this like 8,000 times, but yeah, that's the fucking flame.
That's
That's
worth
the-
showing again and again.
That's the fucking flame mignon, brah.
Fuck yeah.
Was that a 3-piece neck?
It's a 2, and the fretboard's pretty fucking flamed out too.
I like the inlays. Are they real mother of pearl?
Yes, they are.
Nice.
Until I did something stupid and did the fucking side dots, mother of pearl.
Oops. Should have made them lumen lay.
I just can't bring myself to dab them with a fucking Sharpie.
Send it to Jimmy. He'll wrote them out.
Drill them out and put some black ones in there. I didn't mean to fucking make the side dots mother of pearl. I don't know how the fuck I fucked that up, but because I was just going to do the
Did it
side
at 2
dots
o'clock in
black.
the morning. You did it at 2 o'clock in the morning and you were tired.
I can make single coil noises too.
In proper Ingve fashion,
I'm not a half step down, so
yeah. Well, I put the hybrids on this too.
I'm glad Scott knew what the fuck I was playing there.
Actually, I have no idea what it was. I just picked it up.
It's Rising Force.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Eh, the song Rising Force.
The song, right? Is that on the first record?
No, that was on the 4th record with
Fourth
Jolene
record.
Turner
Turner.
on the vocals.
This feels like paradise.
I kind of
Same album.
Trilogy.
Yep.
Like Marching Out is the one that really fucking got my attention. I like that record with Jeff Scott Soto on vocals.
I tell you, those Talisman records with Jeff Scott Soto on fucking vocals are great. With Frederick Aukeson on lead guitar.
You know, I think this is probably my loudest guitar acoustically.
This guitar's not real loud acoustically since I put the bigger shim in the neck pocket, but the whole fucking neck on this thing resonates, but I mean, it's pretty beefy.
What kind of shim did you use? Just a pick? Or
No, a fucking, actually a full pocket, half
Full pocket
degree.
one? Right.
Yeah, I had some of those from Stumac laying around. Yeah, this neck's not exactly, That neck's not exactly thin, bro.
I usually don't like thin necks either.
Look who's late to the party asking the question.
Fuck off, Quentin.
Well, I didn't say that, but
I did. Yeah, this neck's 0.84 to 0.97.
0.84.
0.840 at the first and 0.970 at the 12th. Nice fat asymmetrical. So it's thinner on this side.
Tinner.
You can see the shadow of the thinness where versus this side where it's fucking honking.
Was a wafer thin. Wafer thin.
It ain't wafer fucking thin. So yeah, if you ever want to know how Air Norton S splits, that's a bridge Air Norton. Or no, never mind. That's a Tone Zone S in the bridge. My bad.
That's what I put in the guitar, right? Was the Air Norton S's?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, those sound so good.
This is Tone Zone S and then 2 Air Norton S's. The neck in the middle is Air Norton S's and the bridge is Tone Zone S, which I'm probably going to change this. I'm not super digging the Tone Zone S.
Really?
No. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to just get a Hum single pick guard from Warmoth because that's who made this pick guard. Same layout, just a full humbucker here. And I'm going to swap that Tone Zone S for a AT1.
Right on.
Did you say 970 at the 12?
Yeah.
Oof. I'm 950.
I gotta buy one of those gauges so I can like check the.
You're 2 more than me,
next.
man. 20 more.
I probably wouldn't build another one this fat.
Is it tuna can fat?
I mean, 0.970 is not fucking thick. I mean, that's a goddamn inch almost.
Oh yeah, 970. That's. I don't know if I have any of that.
I'm 9. What the hell am I here? It says 950.
I don't know.
950.
Yeah, I
830
think
to
my
950.
Kramer is 940 at the neck.
Is this my first neck that's asymmetrical? No. I've had a couple Wolfgangs. I had an EVH Music Man. My 84 Kramer replica is an asymmetrical neck. I actually like asymmetrical necks. I just probably if I did another asymmetrical profile, I would probably go with the PV Wolfgang style. I think they're 81 to they're 810 to 910. I think.
I like the. I really like the V necks too. Like my Washburn's got that, and the old Dean V I had a soft V. I really liked the neck on that. I ended up. I don't know why I sold that guitar. I should have kept that guitar. I had a real Dean V from like '83 or something. I don't know why I sold that.
Yeah, Darren.
Stupid.
I'm pretty happy with it. It's different. I wanted a big neck. I've been playing a bunch of custom shop strats and shit with big necks on them, so I wanted a bigger neck. I mean, it's comfortable as shit because you've got a pretty good shoulder up here on the thumb side, and when you're a thumb over player like I am, it's good resting point.
Well, when you get tired of it and you want to sell it, just let me know. You can ship it up to Canada.
No, it's staying on this guitar.
You know, one thing I wish is that we had a decent luthier up here because I would have an extension put on this fucker and a 22nd fret put in it.
This is the next one to go to Willie for a fret level. It's a little wonky up here around the 16th. Which, to be expected, its first fucking cold snap of its life.
I swear I got my put the new filters and all that stuff in my humidifier. It's just since we put the furnace on, it's running like almost constantly. But necks feel great, nice and straight. Larry H has 2 Dean Cadillacs. Clean what switchblade? The
3
fuck are you
pickup?
talking about?
Those are kind of rare.
So Brad says he's building one with a Warmoth Wolfgang asymmetrical right now. So I've been thinking about buying a PRS Tremonti, but then I got the wild hair up my ass of building a Telly instead. Still haven't made up my mind on which I'm going to do.
Telly's cool, man.
That's going to be like Charvel fucking super strat Telly though, so.
So?
Same shit, different body shape.
I want a Scott Ian Telly that says not. Only
But
has
I was
12 frets.
thinking I was going to do a Warmoth body and a Music Craft neck because I like Music Craft's wood selections better than Warmoth. And but it'd be gloss black with cream binding, and then no contour, forearm contour, but I'd do a fat guy contour on the back, and then the contoured heel where it's rounded right here, like the higher end Fender shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was going to do another super flamey neck, probably roasted with like clay inlays.
Probably be cheaper if you just got Jimmy to get a little, fashion a little D block and you fill in the top horn on that fucking thing. There you go. Same thing.
And relic or not this time?
Non-relic. I was going to do a nice gloss black with the cream binding. Hum single. Probably do like an AT1 and like a virtual solo in the neck.
Did you do nitro on it?
No. And then the kicker is when I did the neck to price it out. It's a telly neck, telly headstock shape, but it's motherfucking reversed. Because the only motherfucker I've seen with a reverse telly headstock on an actual telly body is Phil Collin on his newer custom shop shit he's getting made. I think that would look cool. And then it'd have a Floyd and all that shit, because we know I love my Floyds. Granted, I wouldn't buy a Floyd, I'd buy a Schaller, but...
Or you could buy something interesting and new, like the Tremonti.
With a nice flame top.
No Floyd.
I kind of want, like, if I was going to customize one, I would get, like, this color, this body shape, but get this a reverse headstock with 22 frets. And I would do the, like, full-on Jakey Lee, all the pickups slanted the opposite way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, except all three of them like that. Single coils. But put, fucking DiMarzio's in there.
So KXM Rock says, or you just talked me out of Warmoth. So here's my reasoning for that. And I would buy a Warmoth body, but when it comes to necks, I mean, you see it here. That's the type of shit you get when that's a 5A flame maple neck from Music Craft. I mean, and it's a 5A fretboard.
Is it stainless?
Fucking headphone. No, I don't fuck with stainless steel frets. Fuck that shit.
I
And
didn't think so, but I had to ask.
no, these are nickel 6100 jumbos.
So you're
But,
saying Warmoth is incapable of producing something like that?
Dude, I've went through their wood selection where you can pick your own,
Yeah.
and the shit they say is 5A is like 3A
Okay.
to me.
Right.
And like if you wanted if you wanted bird's eye, none of their bird's eye neck selection wood they have for necks is like big bird's eye. They're all the itty bitty fuckers, so it looks just like retarded polka dots.
I see.
Yeah, I'm not a stainless steel fret fan. I've had 4 guitars with stainless steel frets, and only one of them didn't make some fuck ass pinging noise. And then when you get them in their jumbos, they feel like fucking railroad ties.
Like ESP frets.
Well, ESP uses extra jumbo on a lot of shit. Yeah, I don't know.
Those ones feel like railroad tracks to me. I don't like them.
You know, and I brought up that weird pinging noise they make, and Ryan thought I was retarded.
Yeah, I remember that story. You guys
And
went
then,
and checked
yeah,
out
and then
guitars.
we played that Pete Thorne Sir, and it fucking did it. And he was like, "What the fuck is that noise?" Like the stainless steel frets.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I'm totally with you on that.
So
See, we have the solution. You just have more than one guitar, and then the frets don't fucking wear out.
Yeah. You know, I mean, and I play jumbos, so you can get about fucking 10 levels out of them before they need a refret anyway.
I don't even play that hard, so I like.
I'm not as bad as I used to be. I used to fucking have to temper tune every fucking guitar for down here because I fucking strangle it. I get a little heavy handed with vibrato shit, but
Well, I played my fucking Kramer by itself for 15 fucking years before I had to recrown the frets.
There you go.
the only ones I've had 3 done in the last couple months, and the only reason why I've had to have them done is because they were new to the South. So I bought them in like May, June, you know, in the summer, late spring, where it's nice.
You don't
and
like
fucking,
your kind round here.
where it's nice and fucking humid down here, and then all of a sudden October hits and there's no more humidity. You go from fucking 95% humidity to fucking 30, and the neck goes, and then frets get fucking wonky. And then like my white San Dimas, that guitar got fucking toured for 10 or 11 years, so they were
Was that a refret?
No, that was a leveling crown. It's probably doesn't have another leveling crown left in it.
Right.
Those jumbos that are on it are more like they're not even medium jumbos. They're like a hair under medium jumbo now.
I've become partial to 6105.
Yep.
It's jumbo, but it's not too wide. It's about the same height.
Couldn't agree more, Scotty.
6150s for me, or 6100s all the way.
I think that's dependent on the neck profile. And we talked about this before.
If that's
The neck profile on some of the vintage, like those old V-ish necks from the old vintage tellies and shit. They got small frets on it. It works. It's fine. There's no problem.
well, that's the thing about this guitar, right?
Yeah.
So when it first got put together, it felt like the action was higher than it was because the back is so chunky. And then with the jumbo frets, I'm like, why the fuck does this action feel high? And then you measure it and it's like, oh no, that's where I normally set it.
But from the top of your fret to the back, it's 1.2 instead of point.
Right.
I gotta say, watching the video of myself, this guitar is fucking sexy.
Yeah, it's a nice looking guitar, Scotty.
Yeah, you know, spent all that time painting this fucker to go drag it through the parking lot.
I don't know. Leo Fender did his 2 things, and then they should have just quit.
Oh, speaking of that, Musicraft, I guess now that G&L's gone, Musicraft is now doing G&L fucking profiles and headstock shapes. They're offering those now. You can get a Rampage neck from Musicraft now.
Is anybody making the pickups? That was the one thing that always kept me from buying the G&Ls, those weird fucking split pickups.
Kaboom's asking about the Tremaline again. Jimmy's got one.
Yep, go back 30 minutes in the stream.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I think there's a niche that people could do that nobody's doing. Why is nobody making fucking trims for the old Japanese guitars with the weird fucking post spacings? Like, it seems like all of them are 72 or 71 millimeter spacing.
Can't you swap them for like Vega trims?
No, it's too narrow. They're like 64 or something like that. I searched and searched and searched for something that would fit that fucking area, and nothing has that post spacing. I even bought a 1996 T, but the way the posts are centered is that the high E was off the edge of the fretboard because they're not centered the same. somebody really like, if I had access to a machine shop anymore, I would fucking pay to have like somebody make at least base plates to replace like Act 2, Act 3, and those other Takeuchi trims that are made out of fucking soft steel or whatever the fuck they're made out of. That just the knife edges just get torn up on them.
Did you order some of these yet?
No, but I have them. I have them in my Amazon want list. They're in there.
Amazon? You mean Reverb?
I found them on Amazon.
The longer brass ones?
Maybe it is on Reverb. It's on my watch list.
I sent you the link to
yeah,
the
they're
dude.
$6.99, right?
Yeah. I bought 3 more sets of them. Put a set in this guitar, the Wild Card 3, and my William Defoe Henrik Donhage Charvel.
Like, I would get some right now, but my Floyds are old ones, and I can't get the fine tuners out without destroying the tremolo.
Send it to Jimmy. He'll drill them out for you.
All you need is a, was it M5
nice
by 8?
They have the
Jim will just
swish
grab 'em.
notch in the bottom of the screw.
So did these.
I can't. If I try to take them out, they'll strip the bridge plate. I don't want to.
How? The fucking brass brass is way weaker than steel.
I don't know. I'm scared to.
Because I had to do the same thing on all of these. Thread them all the way till they stopped, then turn them out with fucking pliers.
Well, I mean, they're only pinched in one direction. If you don't want them to fuck the threads up, just flip it over, take a file that those 2 spots off, and
I did.
I was thinking of just getting my Dremel out and just fucking cutting them. But
Yeah, I dig the fuck out of these longer brass fine tuners.
Oh, that's something I haven't showed off yet. Hold on, let me put this away.
We're holding.
Let me mute this time.
pay the money. I'm telling you right now, just pay the money.
Pay the money.
Because it's not gonna get cheaper.
That's what she said.
I can't wait till tomorrow. I start my physical therapy tomorrow, so I get my shoulder to fucking work again. Yeah, I didn't show this fucking thing off yet.
Yeah, we were talking about pricing last week, man. It to me, it just seems at a whack, man.
Which is stupid because it's a buyer's market right now, and shit should be going down because everybody's selling everything.
It's like everybody's selling everything, but they want $6,000 for something that's worth
they're smoking crack.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw someone posted a guitar just like this one on Reverb, and they want fucking $1,300 for it. And I'm like, you're smoking fucking crack. I would buy it, but I ain't paying. You know, I'd pay $7.99 for it.
Yeah.
But $1,300, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's it. It seems like 20-25% overdone to me.
Yep.
That's what a Duncan is supposed to sound like. So yeah, this thing's great because I can't use the Eddie Van Halen thing. I like this one so much better because it's so much easier to move it around too. Red Bishop. I didn't talk about that yet, right? Or did I talk about that on one of the other streams?
I think you showed it off one night.
Yeah, I showed it off. Oh yeah, because I was talking about I contacted Monster Bolt because they're gonna make the screws, the longer ones for the Godos and stuff, because they've had tons of requests for them. Which is also with this thing and the D tuna will, so they'll have ones for the D tuna. Happy Thanksgiving, Earl. Gobble gobble gobble.
Turkey Day.
Turkey Day. I don't eat it, but yeah.
Indigenous Slaughter Day. I'll have steak.
Yeah, we're having, well, I'm going to buy a ribeye and roast it in the oven.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what we got there, dog?
This is my old 86 Kramer. This was... Guess why I bought this guitar? You know, I always say I don't like Eddie Van Halen. But
Reb
why,
Beach.
Yeah, why the fuck else would I buy this guitar?
James Tyler.
And
Beach.
just like Ed, I was like, I always modified everything. That's the whole point of this fucking, why I'm here is
You
because...
sure got a whole lot of fucking switches and shit on that.
Don't I?
You're also here because you're a buddy of the show, buddy. So.
Series split parallel for all three pickups and a phase switch on the middle one, so I can get all kinds of weird fucking... Let's see. I think that would be...
Nice sack.
Weird Brian May tones and shit. It's actually a volume bass treble arrangement, but I'm going to get a new pickup made for this. That's going to be my next thing.
Entirely too much switch, so Scott.
Yeah, they're all going away. All I'm going to keep is the 5-way and volume and tone. And I'm going to move the fucking volume control over here so it's not in my motherfucking way because I hate it right here. I so hate it right here. One of the reasons I don't play this guitar that much anymore, even though I love the shit out of it, is because I always hit this son of a bitch when I'm trying to play. It's like, I don't know. That's one of the things I hate.
Is that traditional strat placement?
Yeah, traditional Strat placement. It's like way too close to the bridge pickup. It's like,
I don't get it, man.
yeah, that's the one thing I hate. That's another thing that I hate about Strats is the volume control. It's like, why do you even need 3 knobs? It's like you should have volume and tone. And I don't like Les Pauls because they have too many controls. You know, it's like, I only want volume and tone. I don't need anything else.
I don't even want the fucking tone knob.
I want the tone knob because I actually use it. I'm one of those people that uses it. Well, I know a lot of people don't.
I use it.
I use it. I don't like roll it all the way down. I just roll it off a little bit, you know, to get maiden tones and stuff because not everybody uses a super bright metal
1K
guitar.
pop.
Yeah. And so, you know, sometimes with cleans, I like the neck pickup with a little bit of tone control on it. That's just barely rolled down. Just to take the edge off. Of course, I have this guitar like dialed in really well to make sure that all the strings are roughly the same volume. Something I noticed in a lot of guitars with humbuckers is the high E string is not as loud for some reason. But like this bridge. Even with a 1 meg control, this bridge pickup is not spiky.
It's not out of hand, that's for sure.
Not at all.
No,
It's like, and because this is like an 86 or 85 Duncan distortion that's
right.
Lydia wound. These are newer, but they actually sound the same for some reason as the old ones. I took the old ones out because they were getting rusty. Like the blades were getting all rusty.
Right.
And it just, they were the ones that didn't, I think they were Telecaster hot rails because they had like the really big screws, like they were meant to be in the body. So they never really sat on the pick guard right. So I got replacements, but they sound pretty much exactly the same. So whatever they did, they haven't changed the hot rails too much, I don't think. But man, this bridge pickup just sounds completely different than the other two I have that are newer. They just, both of those sound like shit. I don't like them. I have another old one that's Marsilia wound, but it's got the really long tangs for like a Les Paul, and I can't. It doesn't fit in any of my guitars because the tangs are like fucking. I'm serious. They're like 1.5 inches long. They're fucking gigantic.
Neck.
Yeah.
It's like for a neck position. Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
make
it's
that pickup sound better. Put a DiMarzio brass base plate on it. Get rid of that silver nickel garbage.
Yeah, it's just like I've been looking for like a 59 or something to swap the base plate with. Something that's not too expensive, you know, because like a Marsilia wound DDJ from the 80s is like $300 now. So it's like I'm not going to find one that has the short tangs for, you know, a decent price. It's like, I don't know if I want to swap it though, because it's got the fucking sticker on it. So, and so does this one. They still have the sticker and they're wax potted. And I noticed that the plastic definitely is different. These are, it's not that fucking thin shit that the new ones are made out of. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but it ain't right. I feel like calling up. I feel like calling them up and going, "What are you guys doing? Why is the plastic cheap? You know, and why is the plastic cheap? I've been using your pickups since the 80s. Why do they sound different, and why is the plastic cheap?"
They'll
It's
tell
like,
you that they don't sound different. That they haven't done anything to them.
No.
And I will say bullshit, because like I'm not the only person that hears it. Like you hear it. My guitar teacher definitely hears it. He said, I bought a new JB because I used to use them all the time, and I stuck it in my Charvel, and I took it out of there 15 minutes later. Yeah, he was like, "Fuck that!" And he sold it.
Well, all you gotta do with the JB is swap the magnet to a rough cast, and you're pretty much there.
Yeah,
Or
but
just
he doesn't-
fucking buy an AT1 from DiMarzio, and
Right.
that's exactly what it is.
He doesn't fuck around with that kind of stuff. He just wants to wire it in and have it go. He's that kind of person, which I get. He doesn't like to tinker with shit like we do.
I don't tinker with shit. I tinker with Steve.
Well,
He
yeah,
puts my shit in.
you hate fiddly shit except for when people are fiddling your shit. So
That's right. I enjoy
Yeah.
it. Watching them fiddle my shit. Boys, I gotta go.
all right.
Yeah, I got to too. It's almost midnight here, so
Yeah, I'm getting hungry. I want to go eat.
wrap her up.
Well, thanks for having me on, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, we didn't even get into pedals. We'll have to do that on another one.
Yeah,
Oh.
we'll do a part 2, buddy.
Yeah. We got to do a Yost part 2 too, because he's got
Yeah.
5,000 other fucking things.
I kept all my vintage stuff out so we can talk about the cool shit. All the Chinese shit's packed away.
Real quick, Kegs and Rocks, I thought the AT1 was Van Halen. The AT1 is the Andy Timmons pickup, and it is the closest pickup you can buy from DiMarzio to the Music Man EVH pickup. It's closer than the Tone Zone.
Now, having said that, is there any pickup anywhere that is closer to the EVH than that one, or is that as close as you can buy?
To the Music Man pickup, you can get the clone of it, which is the Pariah Pound Cake. The only difference between the Pound Cake and the Music Man EVH that DiMarzio made is the Pound Cakes don't have the air gap
Right.
because that's patented and he couldn't do that. But he did destroy one of those Music Man DiMarzio B1 pickups and N2s to fucking clone them for the Pound Cakes. They're close. But if you don't want to spend $150 on a boutique pickup, just spend the $90 on an AT1, and it's it. And
They're
both,
great. Anyway, even without that, they are a great sounding pickup.
and they're both. I mean, let's face it. The fucking AT1. Andy Timmons used a JBJ for fucking ever when he was in what was that hair band he was in?
The not darkness.
Anyway,
They were nothing.
Blue Murder or some shit.
no, that's John
no,
Sykes.
that's Sykes. I want to say Firehouse, but it wasn't them either.
It
No.
was something.
But
Danger.
and then-
That's
Danger.
Danger.
right. Stranger Danger.
Stranger Danger, yeah.
But both
Larry
those
DiMarzio wants to touch your cock.
Both of those pickups, the Music Man EVH and the AT1, are both modeled after mid-80s JBs. They're very close EQ-wise.
What's their output?
The Tone Zone is 375 millivolts. The AT1's 323, and the EVH is like 340. So the I think that's where the AT1 wins over the Tone Zone for the closest to the EVH Music Man. Is the Tone Zone's too hot compared to the AVH Music Man, whereas the
Tone Zone's a great sounding pickup, but I agree it's too hot.
but the AT1 losing some of that output. Even though it's got less treble response than a Tone Zone, it's clearer, in my opinion. And I think it's because of the reduced output. But that's what I took that Frankenstein pickup out of that 84 replica and put an AT1 in it, and it does the thing. It does the late 80s, early 90s Van Halen thing very well. So, but yeah.
Got it in a Frankie clone. Yeah. The AT1.
Now, if you're looking for old Ed Tone, I will add this. Do not buy MMK 45s. They do not sound anything.
Is that the
like
Mighty
fucking
Might?
Ed. No, those are the fucking pickups they put in those Ibanez guitars and Matsumoto guitars. And
I thought it was a Super 70s.
yeah, they're the same pickup, basically. They have about the same
Super 70s
construction.
or 7K.
Yeah, some of them are 7, some of them are 11, but both of them, no. They're, no. Not even close.
What would be closer would be an MMK 7.5.
Yeah, if you can find one.
Yeah. I
Right.
sold a set of them. It came in a Araya Pro 2 I had. For
Were those the original pickups, Jim?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause I
most
got a
Araya
pair of
Pro 2s
Somebody
had
got fucking lucky.
MMKs.
I got a
Finally.
pair of 45s in this fucking West Tone, and I couldn't rip them out of there fast enough. They do not, they're fucking shitty sounding.
Yep.
All right.
Thanks everybody for hanging out with us. Scotty, thanks for coming on.
You got it, buddy. Thanks, Yost.
Hopefully we'll see you Saturday. Throw down some more hot licks maybe.
Yeah.
Depends on what's going on. Like, my mom is
See if I got something better to do.
too hot.
Right.
Family first, brother.
Yeah. So I'm like,
Absolutely.
she let me do this tonight. So I probably
Cool.
got to go help her do some shit now. So I should get out of here too. She's probably got to pee really bad. So
Later everybody.
yeah, peace.
Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.